Hey, what's up, box heads? It's your boy, Truck Shorty, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about the Amazon new 180-day rule. When I say my DM on Instagram has been blown up, my comments about the 180-day rule, a lot of people want me to discuss it, asking me what is the 180-day Amazon rule? Is it true? I get a ton of DMs about it. So basically, I'm going to make a quick video discussing the new 180-day rule with Amazon Relay and how I feel about it. First, the 180-day rule, who does it affect? The 180-day rule affects new people authority that's applying to Amazon Relay. Prior to this new 180-day rule, it was a 30-day process. It takes you 21 days to get your authority, 2 or 3 days to get accepted by Amazon. So literally in 30 days, you can get off the ground, up and running, and being able to book loads with Amazon Relay. However, Amazon has put a new, literally I think 2 days ago, they changed the rules where now part of the new requirements is that you have to have up and running authority that's active for 180 days. Not just an authority, you have to have an active authority, which means you have to have insurance on that authority and has to be aged for 180 days in order for you to pull with them. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people, gripe about it saying, man, it's 180 days, that's 6 months. If you really think about it, 6 months is not a long time to get up and running to be with the company. And I'm gonna share my insight with it. 180 days, 6 months. Think about this. You plant a seed or a crop or whatever, in 30 days, do you expect to eat the peach or the plum or the pear or whatever you plant it? It don't harvest in 30 days, right? Same thing with anything with business. Yes, don't get me wrong. Amazon had us all spoiled. For 2 years, I've been preaching to you guys about, hey, look, get on. You can make money in 30 days. That's being spoiled. Unrealistically, not a lot of businesses where you can invest money into it and then you can make a return back in 30 days. That's like really uncommon. The average business takes about 3 to 5 years to even start turning profit, for you to start being able to see money. If you invest, you buy a house, real estate, a rental property, you're not gonna see those kind of returns. Same thing if you flip in a house. Sometimes it takes 6, 8 months to actually flip a house for you to be able to see that return. Yeah, you can make a big return, but you also had to plant the seed, you had to wait for it to, grow, just like a tree or anything, and then you was able to, harvest the fruit or whatever you get from it. It's the same exact thing with Amazon Relay. It's no difference. If you buy a stock today, if you buy a Tesla stock today for 500, in 30 days, Tesla stock ain't gonna be worth $10,000. You have to let it sit for a little while. So a lot of people have been spoiled by Amazon Relay, and I've been preaching this for 2 years about y'all. Get into Amazon Relay, get into Amazon Relay. Now, all of a sudden, now it's the 180-day rule. Now everybody panicking and want to get in the game. Well, when you start a business, and all businesses, there's going to be change. Change is inevitable in any business. No business stays the same. My favorite analogy I always tell people, you don't want to be Blockbuster, you want to be Netflix. So what that said is, if you think 180 days, which is 6 months, a long time to get on with Amazon Relay, think about this. You keep waiting, keep procrastinating, it's going to be a whole nother year before you can get on because the rules can change again. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, I personally think the 180-day rule is the biggest thing and the best thing that Amazon has actually done for Amazon. And the reason being is, if you think about it, the reason why Amazon did the 180-day rule is because people messed up the load board, double brokering. These companies out here booking all of these loads, low freight, paying people $2 a mile to book these loads. So all this double brokering. If you pay attention, if you already been with Amazon, you probably see they've been getting a bunch of emails about double brokering, about emails about if the person truck don't have the insurance that you have, then you can't pick up the load. Like before, you could book a load and go have a friend pick up the load for you. Nah, that doesn't work no more with Amazon. And this is prior to the 180-day rule. So Amazon got tired of people double broking the loads, and that's what made the load board trash in a lot of areas. Because you see all the low loads because you got brokers booking them, putting them on the DAT load board. So it was a lot of that going on. Then a lot of new people coming into the game, don't know nothing about trucking, and just killing the game. So if you think about it, like I always tell people too, less is more. What do you think happened? Need to learn supply and demand one-on-one. What happens when Amazon say, hey, no more new carriers for 6 months? They ain't saying you can't ever apply to Amazon. They're just saying for 6 months, you need to prove yourself. You need to go do something else. Keep a good safety score. So what you say, think about it. So now, let's just say Amazon had, let's just say 1,000 new carriers a month. Now, guess what? They're not gonna have that. So you know what's happening? If anybody that's with Amazon Relay right now, go check your load board. Today I checked the load board and I'll post it. Loads in Atlanta load board, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. $600 for load, $3 a mile on the board in the middle of the day. We never had $3 a mile on the load board in the middle of the day, except during peak season. And that's like, I went through 2 peak seasons, so that's unheard of. I'm looking at other people load board, $4 or $5 loads in the middle of the day. That's like unheard of. So I can already see the effect because Amazon has been paused. I had a lot of people say that they've been applied for Amazon 2-3 weeks ago. So I guess they've been in the background pausing, new people from coming in right now. So it's making the loads go up. That's just basic supply and demand. However, it's not the end of the world. Amazon's not saying that you can never get with them. They're just saying after 6 months. So guess what? There's a million other ways you can make money with a box truck for 6 months. There's a little hack that I know how to get your insurance cheaper and all of that if you don't even want to run. But let's just say you do want to run your box truck for 6 months. You're ready to start your company. There's the DAT load board. There's Truck 123. There's a whole bunch of different load boards that you could do and a whole bunch of new brokers that will accept new authorities. Like today, for example, I launched my new dispatching course guide, which allows people to, it shows you how to be a dispatcher. If you want to be a dispatcher, it shows you how to book loads. It shows you it runs in conjunction with my Amazon Relay program and stuff I already have. So it's called the Ultimate Bundle Pack, which comes with all 3 of my guides. But the new guide, if you're already with Amazon and you don't want to book loads, let's say, for example, you don't want to go through a dispatcher. It works in conjunction to show you how to use the Amazon load board along with the DAT load board. So you can use them in conjunction with each other to book a load going and to book a load coming back. So that way you don't have to come back empty. Because a lot of people complain about, it's not a lot of good loads with Amazon. You got to come back empty. Well, this solves that problem. My guide, like I said, is the Box Truck Shorty, the Road to Dispatching guide. It's only $199 right now. For a limited time, then it's going to go back up to $299. However, you can get it all together on my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide, which includes my step one, the starter pack guide, which is $199 on sale. Then I have my step 2, the rookie playbook for mastering Amazon Relay, which is $199. So previously, I had a bundle pack for $299, which is those 2 guides. But now that Amazon has changed the rules, you got to adapt. So now I have to put my third, book together, which is called the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide, which is all 3 of my guides. Like I said, if you're doing Amazon already, you want to eliminate your dispatch, it shows you how to dispatch. You want to dispatch for another carrier, it shows you how to dispatch for another carrier. Basically, there's nobody else that has a guide out right now that covers both of them, Amazon Relay and the DAT load board in conjunction with each other. So don't get deterred. You can also make money on the DAT load board as well. You just got to know how to find good loads. You got to know how to finesse the system, if that makes sense. So to me personally, like I said, I think it's the best thing that ever happened to Amazon in recent years because the loads are going to go up. So if you think about it, hit the DAT load board, get you a dispatcher for 6 months. And like I said, book a consultation with me. I can show you how to, let's say you just don't even want to run your truck. I can show you a cheap way to keep your authority active for 6 months without you actually having to spend thousands of dollars on insurance. So of course, I know tons of ways how to, around the system. So with that being said, like I said, the 180-day rule affects new carriers that's trying to come on to Amazon Relay. It doesn't affect you. If you're ready with Amazon Relay, then you're good to go. Also, let me see a couple questions that I got a ton of DMs about it. Let's see what somebody else said. They already applied to Amazon Relay. Then they got a response back from Amazon. Does this 180-day rule applies to them? We don't know. Nobody really knows. I don't think nobody knew that this was coming, that Amazon was going to, make it the 180-day rule. But you got to look at things like this. Change is good when it comes to business. All change ain't bad. A lot of people, it's like shock value. It shocked the whole world of everybody with the Amazon Relay. And I understand if you plan to get up and running in 30 days, you had your hopes up high. Look at it like this. In 6 months, what you going to be doing? Let's say for people that have a 9-to-5 job, you're going to still be working in 6 months. What's going to change in 6 months? 6 months will be here before you know it. You'll be right before peak season. You got to understand that Amazon put you in a better position to make money. Now, literally 2 days after their announcement, the load board is on fire. Way better than it's ever been right now with Amazon Relay. So what you think is going to happen in 6 months? The load's just going to get better. All they're doing is sweeten the pot. So stop looking at everything as such a negative. Like, people like to talk fan to your plans. Oh man, 6 months is 6 months. Well, guess what? In 6 months, you're still going to be doing the same exact thing you're doing now. So if you thinking that you want to start a business and you thinking you're going to eat the fruit before 6 months, you're not ready for business. No business, you can eat the fruit before you plant it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, plant the seed now. So 6 months down the line, because like I said, guess what's going to happen? You're going to procrastinate. You're going to wait around. 6 months is going to pass, and you're going to look at all the money that everybody else is making. You're like, man, I should have started. Then guess what's going to happen? You're going to keep procrastinating. Then Amazon going to raise the bar to a year. Or they might say, hey, we don't need no more carriers right now. You just never know with a company like that. So with that being said, stop procrastinating. Go grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide. It's $4.99 right now for all 3 of my guides. Nobody else is giving you the game when it comes to Amazon Relay and the that load board together combined to one. Show you how to book loads in conjunction. I made it a step-by-step. I made it super simple for anybody to follow. I also offer 30-minute consultations for anybody that want, a consultation for $99. I also offer an hour consultation for $149 for an hour. I still have my 2 and 3 day driver training. And a lot of people's like, well, oh, do your guys still work? Yeah, my guys still work. Nothing changed about the process of Amazon. Amazon Relay, I'm still the GOAT at that. Amazon Relay, nothing changed, just that you got to wait a little longer. And like I said, I provide a service to help you with that 180 days. You need that 180 days, or you can run under somebody else's authority. There's a million other ways that you can go around the 180 days. However, stop looking at it as a bad thing. Like I said, I offer the 2 and the 3 day driver training as well. The 2 day driver training is $350. The 3 day driver training is $400. With that being said, I also have my mentorship. My next mentorship, I believe, I have them like once every 6 weeks. My next mentorship starts at the end of this month right here. My mentorship is $5,000 to get started. You can pay $1,250 down and pay throughout the course of the mentorship. $1,250 to hold your slot, and then you can pay, I said $1,250 until it's paid off. My mentorship is a 5-week virtual class in online, and then after that, we have a monthly virtual class, and then you also have access to me for 6 months. So think about it, you got access to me for 6 months. Amazon, you got to wait 6 months. So that's perfect time, and I didn't even know this was going to exist. However, it does. So stop thinking so bad. Amazon Relay did this, like I said, to clear out all of the riffraff and clear out all the double broken. It's going to really be a lot better. Now people can't say, oh, it's trashy loads, even though I knew how to find good loads. I know a lot of people suffer with loads because they never saw good loads on the board. People like to see what they, If they can't see it, they don't believe it. Not knowing how to use Post Truck was killing a lot of people. Well, now you don't even got to use Post Truck. You can look at the load board and see a lot of good loads on the load board just in 2 days. So just imagine in 6 months what it's going to be. Think about it. Supply and demand. You don't have all these carriers now. Amazon got to get this freight out. What you think is going to happen? Now you're going to be able to see them loads sit on the board, go $600,000, $700,000, $800,000, $900,000 all day long with this new system. So you better thank Amazon instead of stop crying and saying, oh man, it was 180 days, 180 days. 180 days will be here before you know it. So like I said, it's a good thing that happened. Tap in with me. All my services can be booked at boxtruckshorty.com. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'm a lot more active at BoxTruckShorty. On Instagram, I'm on TikTok at BoxTruckShorty. Of course, y'all watching me on my YouTube channel. On Facebook, I got a private Facebook group called Box Truck Shorty Boxheads, with like 9,000 members. But like I said, don't look at it as bad. Look at it as a good thing. I guarantee you in 6 months, you're going to wish you got it if you didn't get in right now. But like I said, my new guide, even if you don't want to buy the bundle pack guide, I got the new guide, Step 3, Box Truck Shorty, the step-by-step road to dispatching, which again, I'm going to keep saying, if you want to do 6 months, it shows you how to book your own load, so you can go over the road. A lot of people say over the road or the DAT load, but they think you got to be all over the world. You can still use the DAT load board, go out 200-300 miles, come back 200-300 miles a day. You don't have to go over the road. You can still use the DAT load board to book loads locally, if that makes sense. So get my guide, or even if you want to be a dispatcher, dispatching, you can make a ton of money dispatching. Literally, all you need is a cell phone and a subscription to a load board. So it's the least, expensive way to get into the trucking industry. Some of y'all might want to do that, jump into it that way, and then save up some money, and then jump into the box trucks. And then, like I said, take off from there. But like I said, boxtruckshorty.com, book my services. I'll see you guys at the top. Hopefully some of y'all stay in there for 6 months. If not, I already been in there for 2 years, so ain't nothing gonna change with me. I hope y'all guys, like I said, hope to see you at the top. Stop letting the people deter you about this 180 days.